Hey, what's up there, everybody? So today we're checking out Monster Hunter Wilds on the Steam Deck, and while there were a lot of issues with this game within the beta, graphical wise as well as frame rate wise, I will go ahead and state that those were pretty much fixed. A lot of the graphical issues had to do with the frame generation as well as the upscaling, and when I do go ahead into this game and test those out, I do not experience those same problems that I had with the beta. I do also notice a uptick in FPS, so there is a plus to that as well. However, with all these improvements, I must say that this game is not the best to play on the Steam Deck. While it is playable, and you can, as you see here, get a 30 FPS average while playing within the game, it's just not the best experience. It doesn't look as great as it can, especially when you see all the screenshots online of this playing on console or a better PC. It can look so much better, and unfortunately the Steam Deck just can't provide that. So we are getting an average of 30 FPS, and I feel like this is a balance of quality to FPS, and the only way that I can achieve this is by using frame generation, upscaling set to native, and then a low quality preset. I just put it to low and then left everything as is. Upscaling I left to native because anything more than that and the quality of the game starts to become blurry and grainy, and just it's not a great experience overall. You will see an uptick in FPS as high as 45 FPS when using ultra performance, but it looks worse in the 3DS game. So just take that as it is. If you want more FPS, you can go for that, but just overall the game is going to look like complete garbage. A lot of people may be fine with what this game looks like on the Steam Deck, and it may be playable for them, but for a majority of people I could see this being an issue. Now the only way to get any decent frame rate out of this is to use frame gen, and like I said with the beta, a lot of those problems were fixed. I was getting a lot of graphical issues with frame generation as well as the upscaling, and all that has been fixed, and I have not noticed that within the final release of the game. Another thing is that the frame rate has improved since the beta, so there is that, and there is hope that there will be more updates within the future to improve those. But as of right now, release date for this game, it's just good, but it may not be good enough for the majority of people out there. If this is your only way to play Monster Hunter Wilds, then I would say hold off for now and definitely try to pick it up and play it somewhere else if you can, or wait for more stability fixes to come in the future in order to play this at a more steady frame rate without the frame generation. Now, if frame generation is not an issue for you, then you may not find a problem with this. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, it is. As of right now, the game does run smooth. I've not seen any issues with it when playing within this area, but usually the opening scenes of a game are less demanding, and as of right now, hitting 30 FPS on average with low settings, frame gen on, upscaling turned on, and it only runs this good is not a good sign. Now without frame generation, as you can see here, we're getting 19 FPS on average, and you could go ahead and set the quality preset to the lowest and you'll still only maintain that 1920 FPS on average. Some frame generation is necessary. Now you could go to the upscaling mode and change that from native to ultra performance, and that will give you a boost in the FPS to around 30, barely 30, but the game just looks bad. It doesn't even perform good. So you're definitely going to want to go ahead and use that frame generation, set it to native, set the quality preset to low, and that's the best you're going to get. It gives you the best of both worlds. You're going to get a steady 30 FPS. Now, I know I sound like a broken record, but unfortunately, these are the facts, and this just is how it is with the Steam Deck. If you happen to have any questions, let me know in the comments section down below. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, and most likely, if there is an update to this and the performance does improve, I will go ahead and make another video to cover that. But thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.